It is such a beautiful thing to see others around, helping others. We as humans, each other. But when it comes to the helping part, that is not actually so straightforward thing. It could be in times very complicated. You can always ask yourself, am I helping or causing harm? Even if my intentions are good. That is always not enough, and the outcome can be actually something totally opposite that you was intended to do, cause. This is really important subject to talk about. Not only when you are taking help from others, receiving it, but also when you are giving it. Either way, you should be really careful and discerning about these things that relates to it. Very discerning what you are doing, following and taking care of that. And when you should take help from others, from who and in which kind of subject, what thing to that relates to. You know, we are not always in that position to help others. We are in different places in our paths. We have our own strengths, understanding, knowledge, all these things. And sometimes when you think that you have something to give in this subject to somebody else, that you are some way better than that person, it might not always be so. And instead of helping, you can create confusement, leading to that person in wrong direction. There are so many ways that helping can go in the wrong way. You have to always taking care of that when you are taking help from others, that is there more benefit or harm to it. do I really need this help from this person? Could I do this thing better for myself? And vice versa. When you are giving help to others, do you truly have something to give? Something to benefit this thing, this person, to improve and actually help? It is always so easy to get caught up thinking that you are doing good and helping if you are not in caution with that in that thing that you are doing, what you are doing and how much, in what way. Sometimes the best thing to do is to let somebody else take the reins and take care of it. You have to put your ego aside and respect others and trust others, not only yourself, and not only think that you are the only solution to that thing, that nobody else could do it. I have in my life so many times wanting to help others, but always that did not work out that I thought it would, and the outcome was not it what I wanted to be. And to realize that you can't always help others. And sometimes people have to take care of themselves. Let them go their own way, their own route. Understanding that we, all of us, have our own path to take in life. And some things are just meant to happen in a certain way. We have certain lessons that we have to go through by ourselves, alone, and learn from, and resolve alone. And even if you want to help so badly and you know that you could help and give those answers, it is not always the best thing to do, sadly. I know that feeling when you want only best for your closest friends, people. I'm a really empathic person. So it takes time to understand and apply these things in my life. To let the space and time to others. Not always being in my hands of in everything. To give the space that others need. But also in the other way too. I had to say no so many times. To so many that tried to help me. Or at least they thought so. But then I needed to start my own thought process and calculate that is this person, this thing helping me or causing more harm. Should I trust to others or myself? In all of us, our lives, there is the point that you can't anymore always rely on others. You have to take your own responsibility of your life, of your choices. To stand on your own. Not relying on others so much. Trusting that you are the resolving part in this thing. That you don't always need something else to resolve this thing. But only you. That you are the missing part, missing piece. That concludes this thing. Makes it whole. There is the time and space when to accept help and when not to, and other way around. But that always comes to of understanding and realizing these things. Being in control, using your own discernment on these things. Knowing what is best for you and for others. Sadly, when often people try to help others, their motives are not always pure. And that is one thing that you have to take care of and acknowledge too. When you do this analyzing process, deciding what is beneficial to you and what not. And even if that person that is helping have good intentions, there could be already so many other voices behind that could cloud that intention. Or it can change in the process. You want to tell yourself that you are helping, and that is the justification on your all these things. But often there is other intentions too behind that. Sometimes people, for example, want to enjoy somebody other's achievements and the work they have done and achieved. It is easy to mask things around helping, that when you are helping and so-called caring, to mask the other bad intentions, the selfish ones behind it. So when often the helping is of course beautiful thing, it can lead the other way too. It could be double-edged sword. You could say so. And when you realize these things, it will make your life and others so much easier. But it have to always start from you, on your own self-assessment of these things. And a realization, understanding, all that relates to it. Of course, I want to encourage you to always care and be empathic to others, towards others, and help the way that you can. But make sure that you are actually helping and that you have good intentions behind that. And also hearing that person that you are helping. It is not always about you. You are helping somebody else and the focus should be in there. And sometimes helping is not helping. if you understand what I mean. Ironically. Sometimes it just have to go our own way, and when it is always beautiful to be together and be strong for others and help others. There is those times that you just have to be alone and do certain things by yourself. You can't learn everything in this life by just following, relying on others. You have to start to learn to stand on your own. And when you can do that, then you can actually start to help others too. Create that endless chain of helping, actually caring in a positive way, doing good. I just want best for all of us. To learn to dance in this life between you and others. When to give, when to receive, when to just stay. Stand on your own, like you are. Learn to rely on yourself, to trust yourself, but also learning to ask for help. Learn to see the times that when you need help and when you need to make it on your own. It is always about finding balance. Like in everything in this life. And that way making the better future. Thank you so much again, be with me. It is always a pleasure to honor, share experiences, knowledge, and hope we see again other time. Take care and see you soon.